Phydraulis Harmonia, the new card added to the game to help improve Tempai Dragons. Truly, it's what it was done for. We're going to watch a couple replays and, learn about Phydraulis Harmonia and how we can apply this into our games and our decks. So to begin, as you can see, we draw into Phydraulis. Of course, it's going to be the whole theme of today anyways. Playing against Fiendsmith. Let's see how do we interact against Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith sends a card to the graveyard, trying to normal summon a card, and right away, you see that I activate Phydraulis Harmonia. Right away, I activate Bestial Magnify. I'm trying to remove this so we can't fusion summon, and this is a pop 1. Let's read what this card does, actually. Let's read what this card does. When a monster your opponent controls activate its effects, you can reveal this card in your hand and up to 5 Synchro monsters in your extra deck. Apply all of these effects in sequence based on the number revealed. Also, you cannot activate the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck until the end of your next turn after this effect resolves, except Synchro monsters. If we reveal 2, you want to special summon this card. Almost useless. Almost useless. Maybe you want to get a body on the field, but very rarely you're going to use that. This one, this is the main kicker here. Send one revealed Synchro monster to the graveyard, and destroying one monster your opponent controls is just like a nice little bonus. Let's see how I applied it. As you can see, Magnemite gets special summoned, Phydraulis gets special summoned, and I send Garden Rose Maiden. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Rose Dragon monster or one Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard and special summon it. This is going to be on your turn, and this was just in case, one of these Dragon monsters, like these two, or these ones, got damaged. He's going to fusion summon, or do his Fiendsmith plays, sorry. He's getting rid of one of my monsters. He's going to fusion summon into Azamina. You'll see soon he's going to have 2 Omni Negates. He's just trying to clear my board right now, which doesn't really make any sense to me, because why would you just try to start clearing the board? You should wait till, I don't know, I start, beating you, at least. I don't know. Tribute 1 monster. He's making a couple plays. As you can see, right now he has an Omni Negate, which you'll see why I'm a little hesitant to even say he has 2 Omni Negates, but he's, getting Sinful Spoils cards, drawing cards. He has 2. When I got into Genroku, I thought, let me bait out a card. And for some silly reason, he activates this one, which is a tribute. You have to tribute itself to negate an effect. This is just a discard. The idea was he's going to discard one of these cards, and he's probably going to get rid of, maybe he has 2 hand traps, now he only has 1 hand trap, or maybe he has a card that he wants for recursion, it's gone. I can Forbidden Droplet and Ultimate Slayer because I still have Genroku in the hand. Ultimate Slayer can return this after we Forbidden Droplet it, and whatever card I draw, it doesn't matter because I have a Pydra. And hopefully he doesn't have a hand trap. As you can see, we drew into another Genroku, which is completely fine. Forbidden sends that. Then I Ultimate Slayer this, just for, may as well. And then we draw 1, and as you can see, he's going to surrender because there's nothing he can do. What is he going to do? It's Tempai Dragons. Tempai Dragons, baby. Next, we're going to have our second replay, and we're going to talk about, the effects that Phydraulis has as a bait card, as a card that makes your opponent make slightly subpar boards. And even when they have almost full power boards, it's still hard to break, but just, getting rid of that, 4th negate, making your opponent, trip out a little bit, it helps. Watch. He activates Core. I activate Harmonia, revealing 5. Summon it. Send Garden Rose Maiden. Again, Gaiden. Pretty much what it is. He activates Cyberdark Realm. He activates all his Cyberdark cards. He's using Cybernetic Horizon. Sends an extra deck monster, which we don't care. Cyberdark and Dragon. Doesn't do anything. Mecha Phantom Alliance. Summons a token. He's just going through his plays. He's just trying to set up a he didn't set his flood. He didn't even activate this floodgate. He's going through all his plays. He's just messing around. He's not even doing anything. This is not something to be worried about at all. If you're playing against Cyberdark, if you're playing Cyberdark Dragon right now, you should probably stop. They're not a good OTK deck. Tempai is clearly superior. Maybe you can find a way to put these both together, but I wouldn't even try. Therian comes out. Cybertech Rampage Dragon, which is, decent card, but he's going to Nova, who goes into, we know who he's going into, Infinity. And he's going to send these 3 to make, Mecha Phantom Beast destroy a card on the field, and destroy a mind monster. After all this, let's check his board. What does he have? Omni Negate. Omni Negate. This is nothing. And I mean, he could have had more, but I don't think he knew. Anyways, we activate Book of Eclipse to bait out one of these. This is just how we layer our plays now as Tempai. We're trying to bait out every effect. We knew he was going to negate this. And drawing this triple tactics talent actually really helped. Boom. That gets sent to the graveyard. He's doing all his little plays, but then we summon Pydra. We get our summoning. We activate Chundra. And we just go right to battle phase. We just start attacking, and we don't even think about anything else. We just beat him. We just start beating him down. You know, Biden's going to bring back a monster. Fodder to Synchro Summon. We own a Transcendent. Pydra comes out. Biden comes out. We're attacking. We take out his monsters. Attack. And then we Synchro Summon into Ruddy Rose Dragon. And why do we go into Ruddy Rose Dragon? Let me show you. See how it's banishing all his monsters? I don't want to read 20 cards to find out what his cards do. I thought, rather than wait to, see some, some BS, if you will, where his level 6 Infinity comes back and has 3 Omni Negates now because it's been revived. I'd rather just banish all the monsters, go to town, destroy him, and not even have to worry about it. And that's how we do it, baby. That is the power of Hydraulis Harmonia. You create little chinks, little dinks, little cracks in the defense, and Tempai just completely destroys them. Now that we've gone through the applications of the card, let's go through our deck list. We have Maxi, of course, Ash Blossom, Pydra, Genroku, Fodra, Chundra, we all know. Playing Retaliating Sea and Contact Sea. Because Hydraulis can pop a card on the field, if we can activate Contact Sea or Retaliating Sea and potentially either send a card to the banishment or, this card can be, if your opponent has another monster on the field where they could fusion Synchro XYZ or Link Summon, you can destroy it, and then they can't do that anymore. You can banish with Bestial, Magnify it, and then pop a card. Maybe now those cards don't have a chain reaction that was hard to deal with. We obviously have our board wipers like Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, and Lightning Storm. Just, a couple of board wipes, which can be nice. Ultimate Slayer, of course, we're playing. Triple Tactics, Thrust is really broken right now, but I would only run it at 1, maybe 2 with Thrust. Because I'm playing Thrust, I don't feel like I need to play more than 1 talent. We're playing Triple Tactics Thrust. Sangan Summoning because this card is just broken. Makes your deck work. We have Super Poly, Book of Eclipse, Called by the Grave, Forbidden Droplet, of course, Kaiman, and we have the Typhoon package, of course, but you're probably wondering why we only play 1 Swen. I'm going to be honest, it's just to make this card 4 instead of 3. You essentially have 4 visions when you play 1 Swen. And Swen's a really good card, of course, too. It can add this card to the hand and make some crazy plays. But, yeah. Obviously, we have some nice tech extra deck monsters, but I'm going to show you guys those in the next video. I don't really want to go over too much. I just wanted the main focus today is Hydraulis Harmonia. This card is broken. You can add it to your next deck. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot, more than you know, to be honest. And it just keeps allowing me to make videos like this.